Hello, Truth Seekers. Welcome back. 202nd episode here. I want to talk about the Disney animated film Frozen and the coding of 113 and 311 into films. More mainstream writers than myself, by a lot, have written about the coding of 113 into Disney films. I will show you just how it's coded into this film right here, Frozen. So let's begin with the date that Frozen premiered. It premiered November 19th, 2013. On this day, Walt Disney's only daughter died on a hike. Her name was Diane Disney Miller. Diane has a gematria of 33, Disney has a gematria of 31, and Miller, her hyphenated name because of marriage, is also a 33 name. Should we know that Disneyland is located on the 33rd parallel, and Diane Disney Miller was born in the year 33. This is Walt Disney's only kid. She died again on the date this film premiered, Frozen. So this was Disney's 53rd animated film, and 53 has become a very big number lately. Our media is coding it a lot. In Jewish gematria, the number 53 equals hell. Think of the phrase, when hell freezes over. So 53rd animated film, the main character is Elsa. In Pythagorean gematria, E is 5, L is the 12th letter, 1 plus 2 becomes 3, S is the 19th letter, 1 plus 9 becomes 10, 1 plus 0 becomes 1, and A is the first letter. So her name reduces to 5311. 53 for the 53rd animated film, and then 311, the same as 113, coded into the name. The voice for the character Anna, Elsa's sister, is voice acted by actress Kristen Bell. Kristen is a name with a gematria of 33, as is Kirsten when you flip around the I and R. In Pythagorean gematria, Bell sums to 13, and in simple English gematria, it sums to 31. The ranging degrees of Scottish Rite Freemasonry are 31 through 33. This film, its hit song was Let It Go. It got much radio play. I'm sure many children across the nation have listened to this song countless times. I was working with children in an autistic home earlier this year, and one of the children there was very much obsessed with this song. Very much a fascination, an impulse. That can happen with autism if you're not familiar with autism. This song became very important to them. Anyhow, the song is composed by Kristen Anderson Lopez. Imagine these initials, K-A-L. K is 11, A is 1, L is 12, or in Pythagorean gematria, it becomes 3. 1 plus 2 becomes 3. So it could be 11, 1, 3, her initials. And R is the 18th letter. 1 plus 8 becomes 9. L again becomes 3. 9, 3, the number of Thelema. Also, Robert is a name with 33 gematria, as is Kristen. Another Kristen, not the same as Kristen Bell. And this isn't unique just to this song, you guys. Disney has a history of this from the beginning. So don't think I've just picked an anomaly here. This seems to be the rules. These people are born to be. At least that's the theory I'm putting forth. These same music artists, Kristen Anderson Lopez and Robert Lopez, they collaborated for another animated film named Paperman. Both Paperman and Frozen have this gematria of 39, just like the word art with simple English gematria. The phrase let it go with simple English gematria sums to 88. 88. Disney also released the film Maleficent. In close proximity to this, Maleficent sums to 88. The word poison sums to 88. The word program sums to 88. George Washington. Uncle Sam, it's not up here, but Uncle Sam also sums to 88. The name Elizabeth. One little more fact about this movie, the love interest, Christoph, he has the gematria of 41, just like King. And he also has some other special coding in his name, Christoph. So yeah, if you guys want to learn how to do this, just download a chart like this. It'll help you make the calculations simple. Before long, you will be able to memorize it. Going back in history, let's look at the original animator for Disney films, Jack Kinney, and we'll see where the real roots of this 113, 311, 33 thing go. And notice how 11 times 3 equals 33. These numbers very much have a relationship. The Cosby Show debuted on a date with a numerology of 113 and 33. And that's not just true of the Cosby Show, that's true of many things, even outside of television and movies. So anyway, Jack Kinney was Disney's earliest animator and a good friend of Walt Disney. His name has 33 gematria. If you use the K exception, it sums to 42, like the name Kennedy. Very similar name to Kennedy. It also has the 555 sequence coded into it. Washington Monument's 555 feet tall. Pentagon's 5-sided, 5 floors with a 5-acre court in the middle. He was born March 29th, 1909. This is a date with a numerology of 33 to accompany his last name of Kinney, 33. His first name, Jack, also like the fast food restaurant many people eat at. Jack, J's the 10th letter, it becomes 1, A's the first letter, C's the third letter, 113. And K can remain 11 because it's a multiple of 11, a master number. So his name can be 11311. Look at that. Jack Kinney, 11311 with the 33 last name. The acronym USA breaks down to 311. U's 21, 2 plus 1 becomes 3. S is 19, 1 plus 9 becomes 10, 1 plus 0 becomes 1, and A is 1. Very similar to USSR. Have some notes here. I've done posts on this, covered this. It's a little bit of a side topic here. Sometimes when I write, I'm tense gentle. Apologies if you don't like that. Jack Kinney, he died at a curious time. He died in Glendale, California, close to the 33rd parallel. Glendale has a gematria of 33. And he died at the age of 82 years old. The word Armageddon sums to 82. Curious age to die at. And so many of these people, they die in curious ways at curious ages. I just put this little note down here because if you look at the mainstream information that's out about why they code 113, you'll see this name will come up. It's John Lasseter, animator for Pixar and Disney, and he says it comes from a classroom door at the California Art Institute. Do you buy it, Truth Seeker? No, Jack Kinney predates that. We know this is a lie. So check this out. These are the major animators for Disney now. John Musker and Ron Clements. They're both born in the year 53, 1953. The film they're working on now that's set for a future release is about a flooded Earth. The last film they did was Frozen, the 53rd animated film, about a frozen Earth. What happens when ice melts? See where the direction of the next Disney film is going, the 54th? So, the name Musker has the gematria of 33, like Kinney. Both of them, John and Ron, have names that sum to 47. And yes, I know John and Ron are common names, as it happens in my own family. 2 of my mom's sisters are married to brothers who are named Ron and John. If I told you the 3rd brother that was married, you guys would think I was joking. But I wouldn't be. And his name is Don. My family comes from North Dakota, a small town, and these are the ways of the past. Anyhow, Moving on, or maybe I shouldn't move on so fast. If you don't know True Seeker, 47 is a very important number. In numerology, 4 is foundation, 7 is complete. So 47 means complete foundation, so does 74. Films such as Cinderella have the name 47. Think of the film Beauty and the Beast, 7447. Nemo's 47. Breaking Bad, here's a television show, 4774, set in New Mexico, the 47th state. New equals 42, Mexico equals 33. Mexico can also equal 69, so when you make New Mexico, it equals 111, just like New York. J.J. Abrams, this name sums to 74. I should have wrote that up here. He talks about how Star Trek, they openly code 47 into many episodes. He even acknowledges it. Co-director Brannon's a 33 name. Just showing you how this is out there, you guys. It's all over the place. I'm just showing you a small tip of the iceberg. Cameron's a 33 name. George Lucas equals 113. Just getting into it. Think of all the Roberts in Hollywood in the movies. 33 name. Long history of this stuff, you guys. The film they're working on is going to be called Moana. This is the one coming out about the flooded earth. All right. And then here, just getting a little long-winded here. Give you one more example. Maybe you've seen this movie, not an animated film. It's called We Are the Millers. We're the Millers. It came out August 7th, 2013. In the film, a Brad Girdlinger is trying to get this guy to put some scheme together to smuggle drugs across the border because he needs some financial help. So he puts together a fake family. They call themselves the Millers, and they try to smuggle drugs in from Mexico. What's interesting is his name in Pythagorean gematria sums to 77. The 77th meridian is the American meridian. It cuts through Washington, D.C. The Pentagon sits on it, which is 77 feet tall. The phrase Knights of Templar sums to 77. The word Mexico sums to 33, as does the word Mexican. The Mexican-American War ended on the 33rd day of the year, February 2nd. Again, USA, the acronym equals 311. And think about that. This movie's taking place between United States and Mexico. Here's a scene from the movie right here. Can you see this in the background, True Seeker? This is the number 311 in the background. This character's name is Kenny Miller. Kenny sums to 33, as does Miller. That name sums to 66. We talk a lot about 33 and 66. His real name, before he joins this family that goes by Miller, is Rossmore. Rossmore sums to 41. So the name Kenny Rossmore sums to 74. Remember we were talking about 47, 74? English sums to 74. Gematria sums to 74. Our nation's birthday is 7/4, July 4th. Very important number in this study. Again, it means complete foundation. In this same scene, they then look up at his address. Can you see this, True Seeker? He lives in apartment 113 on 200 Miller Street, Denver, Colorado. It says he's 5'11", 155 pounds. These numbers are also very much connected to Christianity. Christianity in simple English gematria sums to 155. So, yeah, True Seeker, these are just some of many examples. I also have posts on things, on so many other movies. Cameron movies, Francis Ford Coppola movies, Robert De Niro movies. I have a video post on Taxi Driver. Lots of stuff to check out, True Seeker. This coding is through and through. It's movies, it's music, it's news, it's history, it's politics. Why? It's because the Freemasons have created the world around us that we have come to know. All of it, including the movies, which should come as no surprise. All right. Until next time, Truth Seeker.